So, my dear students, today in stereochemistry, we are going to learn about isomerism. Isomerism occurs when two or more compounds have the same molecular formula. When two or more
Vinay,
compounds have the same molecular formula but exist in at least two different forms due to some structural or spatial arrangement difference in molecular structure. So what is isomerism? Isomerism occurs when two or more compounds have the same molecular formula but exist in two or more different forms due to their structural or spatial arrangement in their molecular structure. The different molecules are known as isomers. See, these isomers are classified in mainly two classes. The first one is structural isomers. The second one is stereoisomers or stereoisomerism. The first classification is structural isomerism. The second one is stereoisomerism. So first we'll discuss about structural isomers or structural isomerism. Structural isomers, again, they are classified into different groups. First one, carbon chain isomers or carbon chain isomerism. The second one, positional isomerism. The third one, functional group isomerism or functional isomers. And then tautomers or tautomerism. We'll discuss only these four isomers, okay? The chain isomers, the positional isomers, functional isomers, and tautomers or tautomerism. So first we'll discuss about carbon chain isomers. In structural isomerism, first we are going to discuss about carbon chain isomers or carbon chain isomerism. Here we have the definition. Carbon chain isomers or carbon chain isomerism. In this, the formula is same. The same molecular formula like C5H12. Different arrangement of carbon chain. Different arrangement of carbon chain. You can see here. Different arrangement of carbon chain. Different arrangement of carbon chain. The C5H12, it exists in three isomeric forms. You can see here. 1, 2, and 3. So chain isomers are same molecular formula. They have same molecular formula. They have different arrangement of the carbon chain. Carbon chain is arranged in different forms or different manners. They will have same molecular formula like C5H12, but they will have different arrangement of their carbon chain. Okay, like we have this example C5H12. We'll take few more examples to understand this. Okay, see this one, chain isomers of the alkane molecular formula C5H12. Chain isomers of alkane formula C5H12. Okay, it exists in pentane, single chain pentane. Then we have 2-methylbutane C5H12. It exists in three isomeric forms. It exists in three isomeric forms or three chain isomers. It has three chain isomers. Same molecular formula, but different chain structure, carbon chain structure. Okay. So we have C5H12. We have pentane, the first isomeric form. Then we have 2-methylbutane. the second isomeric form. Then we have 2,2-dimethyl propane. 2,2-dimethyl propane. The third isomeric structure or isomeric form. Here also pentane, 2-methyl-butane, 2,2-dimethyl, 2,2-dimethyl propane. 2, 1, 2 methyl groups. 2,2-dimethyl propane. 1, 2, 3 propane. Understood? So C5H12, it exists in 3 isomeric forms. It has 3 isomers. It has 3 isomers. Understood? What is chain isomers or what are chain isomers? Same molecular formula, but they have different arrangement of the carbon chain. Same molecular formula, C5H12, but different arrangement of carbon chain. One is in straight pentane, then we have 2-methyl-butane, then we have 2,2-dimethyl propane. Understood? Pentane, see here, properties are different. Volatile colorless liquid, boiling point 34 degrees Celsius, and it is linear. See, pentane. Then we have 2-methyl-butane, 2-methyl-butane. Then we have 2,2-dimethyl propane. See, colorless gas, boiling point 9.5 degrees Celsius, very low. Understood? Carbon chain isomerism. So this is one example of carbon chain isomers or carbon chain isomerism. Similarly, we have other examples also. Example, possible chain isomers of the alkane series of molecular formula C8H18. C8H18. It has so many isomeric forms. You can see here. C8H18. You see, the molecular formula is same. The molecular formula is same. C8H18, but different arrangement of carbon chain. Different arrangement of carbon chain. It exists in 2,2-dimethylhexane, 2,3-dimethylhexane, 2,4-dimethylhexane, 2,5-dimethylhexane, 3,3-dimethylhexane, 3,4-dimethylhexane, 3-ethylhexane, 3-ethyl-2-methylpentane, 3-ethyl 3-methylpentane. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 isomeric forms. This molecule C8H18 has 9 isomeric forms or 9 chain isomers. Same molecular formula, but 9 chain isomers it has. Okay. One example or 2 example is enough. Now the second one, positional isomers or positional isomerism. Example is also given. See, the molecular formula is same, C4H10O, but it has 2 isomeric forms, positional isomers. This group, alcoholic group, position is different in one molecule and it is different in the other molecule. So what is positional isomerism or positional isomers? Same molecular formula like we have here, C4H10O, same molecular formula, same carbon chain is almost same carbon chain, different positions of substituent groups. Only the substituent group's position is different. They will have same molecular formula, they will have same carbon chain, but the positions of the substituent groups will be different in the molecule. What are positional isomers? same molecular formula, same carbon chain, but the positions of the substituent groups, functional groups, substituent functional groups will be different in the molecule. Like we have example, butane 1-ol. This is butane 1-ol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 carbons. So butane 1-ol. And here we have butane 2-ol. This alcoholic group, OH group, here it is present on the first carbon, but here in this one, it is present on the second carbon. First carbon, second carbon. That is why butane 1-ol and butane 2-ol. Butane 1-ol, butane 2-ol. So you might have understood what are positional isomers. What are positional isomers? In positional isomers or in positional isomerism, they have same molecular formula, they have same carbon chain, but different positions of substituent groups. But different positions of the substituent groups or the functional groups present in the molecule. See here, few more examples we have. 1-bromopropane. See, carbon chain is same. 1-bromopropane, positional isomers. 1-bromopropane, bromine is present on the first carbon. And here we have 2-bromopropane. 2-bromopropane. 1-bromopropane, 2-bromopropane. 1-bromopropane, 2-bromopropane. Molecular formula is same. Molecular formula is same. C3, H7Br. Same molecular formula. Same molecular formula. Same chain structure. Same chain structure. But the only difference is this constituent molecule or the constituent atom, the position of the constituent atom is different in both the molecules. Here it is 1-bromopropane, here it is 2-bromopropane. Just because of this, their properties differ a lot. 1-bromopropane, boiling point is 71 degrees Celsius and it is primary halogenoalkane. 2-bromopropane, its boiling point is 59 degrees Celsius and it is secondary halogenoalkane. Okay, so this is another example of positional isomers. First we took the example of C4H10O, butane 1-ol and butane 2-ol. Then we have discussed 1-bromopropane and 2-bromopropane. So these are the examples of positional isomers. These are the examples of positional isomers. These are the examples of positional isomers. What we have learned in positional isomers, they have same molecular formula, they have same carbon chain, but different positions of substituent group. Different positions of the substituent group. Understood? See here again. 1-bromo, 2-chlorobutane, same molecular formula, but different arrangement of substituent atoms. Different arrangement of substituent atoms. 1-bromo, 2-chlorobutane and 1-bromo, 3-chlorobutane. 1-bromo, 3-chlorobutane. Same molecular formula, same carbon chain, but different arrangement of substituent atoms. Understood? Positional isomers. Again, we have this alkene, molecular formula C5H10, pent 1-ene, alkene on carbon 1, double bond on carbon 1 and between carbon 1 and carbon 2. Pent 1-ene, boiling point is 30 degrees Celsius, and pent 2-ene, just this, the difference of this double bond, same carbon chain, same molecular formula, but this double bond differs. The position of the double bond changes. Okay. Boiling point, pent 1 in boiling point 30 degrees Celsius, pent 2 in boiling point 37 degrees Celsius. Okay. We have so many examples. We'll discuss only 2-3 examples. 2-3 examples are more than enough for us. Understood? We can take more examples, but 2-3 examples we have discussed. Those examples are more than enough for us. We have so many examples. Now the third one, functional group isomerism or functional isomers. Functional group isomerism or functional isomers. Functional group isomerism. They have same molecular formula, C2H6O, for example, C2H6O. They have same molecular formula. Atoms connected differently to give, only the atoms are connected differently. Atoms connected differently to give different functional groups. They get different functional groups because of the difference in connection of atoms. They have same molecular formula, but atoms, they are connected differently. The atoms, they are connected differently to give different functional groups. To give different functional groups. In this first one, it is alcohol, and in the second one, it is a ether. It is an ether. The first one, it is alcohol, O. You can see this oxygen in first molecule, it is connected to the first carbon 1. It becomes alcohol, and in the second molecule, it is connected to both the carbons, carbon 1 and carbon 2. So it becomes an ether. So it is a functional group isomer. Functional group isomers. So what is functional group isomers? They have same molecular formula. They have same molecular formula, but atoms are connected differently to give different functional groups. One may be alcohol, the other may be ether, one may be aldehyde, the other may be ketone. So different molecular formula may be same, but because of the connection of atoms, different connection of atoms in different manners, it gives different functional group. Okay, we'll see a few more examples. Like we have functional group isomers of C2H6O. Already we have discussed C2H6O. Ethanol, this is ethanol. The boiling point is 79 degrees Celsius. And the other one is methoxymethane or an ether. Boiling point is minus 25 degrees Celsius. See the difference. Minus 25 degrees Celsius. Just because of the different connection of these atoms. Ethanol and methoxymethane. Methoxymethane or ether. Okay. Another example, functional group isomers of C3H6O2. They're all colorless liquids. C3H6O2. C3H6O2. Quite a variety of isomers are possible for this molecule. Quite a variety of isomers are possible for these molecules. C3H6O2. C3H6O2. See here. Propanoic acid. It is a carboxylic acid. C3H6, 3 to 5 and 6. C3H6O2. It is a propanoic acid. The first isomeric form, propanoic acid. First isomeric form of C3H6O2. First isomeric form of C3H6O2. We are discussing functional group isomers. Functional group isomers. Propanoic acid. The second one. So the second one, methyl ethanoate. It is an ester. C double bond O, O, CH3, C double bond O, O, CH3. Methyl ethanoate. Methyl ethanoate. The second isomeric form. Now the third one, ethyl methanoate. Ethyl methanoate. The third isomeric form of this molecule. The fourth one, 1-hydroxypropanone. Propanone. 1-hydroxy, see, 1-hydroxypropanone. 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 So we are discussing functional group isomers. Functional group isomers. Same molecular formula, but because of the different connection of atoms, it gives different functional groups. Here we have carboxylic. Here we have ester. Here again we have ester. Here we have ketone. Alcohol and ketone both. Okay. Now the fifth one, 3-hydroxypropanol, aldehyde. 3-hydroxy, alcohol and aldehyde, a bifunctional compound. 3-hydroxypropanol. 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 Positional isomers. Now we have the sixth one, 2-methoxyethanol. Again, ether and aldehyde. 2-methoxyethanol. 2-methoxyethanol. Then we have seventh one, 1,3-dioxylane. 1,3-dioxylane. A diether. It is a ring. Then we have 1,2-dioxolane. 1,2-dioxolane. So 8 possible isomeric functional group isomers are possible from C3H6O2 molecule. C3H6O2 has 8 different functional group isomers. This is another example. Okay. We have many examples, but we'll discuss only two. We have discussed 2 examples. 2 examples are more than enough. Not discuss more than 2. See here. This one, aromatic compounds based on C7H7NO2. C7H7NO2. 2-methyl, 2-nitrobenzene. Positional isomers, functional group isomers. Functional group isomers, 2-methyl, 2-nitrobenzene. The first one, a trifunctional nitroalkane. Here we have 3-amino benzoic acid. It becomes a benzoic acid, 3-amino benzoic acid. Here we have 4-hydroxybenzoamide, amide, 4-hydroxybenzoamide. So we have 3 different possible isomeric structures based on this aromatic compound, C7H7NO2. Functional group isomers. In first one, it is a nitrobenzene. The second one, it is benzoic acid. And third one, it is amide. So 3 different functional groups are possible in this from this molecule C7H7NO2. So these are the examples of functional group isomers or functional group isomerism. What is there in functional group isomerism? The molecule will be the same, molecular formula will be same, but it gives different functional groups because of the connection of atoms, different connection of atoms. Because of different connection of atoms, different functional groups appear in the molecule. So it is known as functional group isomerism or functional group isomers. Understood? Now the last one. in structural isomerism. The last one in structural isomerism. Tautomerism or tautomers. Tautomerism, this tautomerism or tautomers. So what is tautomerism? It is a special case of functional group isomers. It is a special case of functional group isomerism. A